Okay, I just finished pulling some things out of stash piles and trash piles. I'm just keeping a little piece of this. And literally some of this I just pulled out of the trash because I want to show you that we can make a book of art, and I'm going to call it Mediocre Art. Because people think you have to make really good art, and you don't have to. You just have to make things. You really just have to make things. Sometimes you like it, sometimes you don't. Ow. I'm trying to peel this label off. This came from a really large Amazon bag. So I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to make this be the inside, and this is going to be the cover. This is real sturdy. It's going to be the cover of my Mediocre art book. I'm trying to fold it in half. It probably wasn't cut out of the bag exactly square. So it's mediocre. You know what? I'm even going to label it. If I know how to spell mediocre. Let's see. I better write smaller than that. It's going to take up half the... Alright, how do you spell mediocre? M-E-D. Med-E... I better write it on something else first. Med-E-O-C-R-E. Oh, wow. I really have a lot of letters to fit in here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll just... I'm sorry if my hand gets in the way, but I have to hold this still. So here's what I'll do. I'll just kind of... M-E-D... I'm trying to be neat now, right? Medi O C R E art. Oh shoot. I forgot the R. There, that'll confirm it. Mediocre art. Okay? Alright. It's definitely a book for mediocre art. And so now all I need are some pages, and that's where these trashy things come into play. So this is a page out of a magazine, and you can see that I just really poorly ripped it out of the book. So because I'm going to fold it this way, that's going to either be the top or the bottom. So I'm just going to sort of trim it. Not real much, you know, I still got some of the jaggedy edge there. Alright, so that'll go in the middle, and this will go in the middle. Oh boy. I really did these pages a disservice whenever I tore them out. They were in the trash, so I obviously didn't want them. And if you find things in the trash can, you can either cut out some of the pictures and use them, or use the whole thing. This is a little postcard that came in the mail, and if you use anything like that, even though you don't intend for other people to see this ever, I would strike out your address just so that it doesn't someday come to the surface, okay? So you can have mismatched things in there. I don't know why I was keeping a list of what I did. I cleaned the stove, I washed all the dishes, scrubbed the sinks, took out all the trash, vacuumed fish room. I don't know when this was from or why, but I'm somehow going to put this lined paper. I only have one sheet left, and I don't know what I'll do with this, but I can't actually fold it in half. So, alright, here's another... Oh, I didn't realize this was cut. I apologize for sniffling. I have a cold. There's nothing I can do about it. I've taken medicine. Okay. So just keep those comments to yourself. This is a lovely piece of polka dotted, what was bag. Now, I'm going to fold it in half and make it a page. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2 is 8. We have 8 pages in here. And actually, we have the front and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 16 surfaces on which to put some kind of art. I'm just going to even this out because see how jaggedy it's cut? I don't know. That might have been where the fold of the bag was or something. I don't know. Yep, that'll fit. Alright. I wonder, probably the stapler won't fit going to the middle of this because that's a pretty long reach for a stapler. Unless you have one of those long necked ones, which I thought I had, but I can't find it. I'm going to lay this here while I go and get my stapler. I'm pretty sure it's not going to fit though. No, I can guarantee this is not going to fit. It's just too short. You know what else is cool? I don't know if you've seen them, but staples, you know, kind of go this way. I've seen a stapler where they go this way. I saw it on Amazon. And that would be cool because then you could come down along the spine, and instead of the staple going across the spine, it would go with the spine. I may have to rethink that, but yeah, this only goes about not about a third of the way across. So we'll have to find another way to fasten it. You know, I saw this one method, and maybe this would be a good time to try it. It's where they punched holes through the cover and they tied things, and then therefore the pages were in. So all you need is a hole puncher or something that can punch a hole, like an awl. And I just noticed, I know this is supposed to not matter, but I just noticed I folded this crooked. And it's not the paper's fault. So I'm going to fix it. There. Okay. Let's just put this on the bottom. And then that can go in the middle. Sure, that's fine. Alright, I'm going to get my hole puncher. We'll just leave that there for a second. Alright, I could not find my hole puncher, and you're going to laugh when you see what I'm going to try and use. But I know that we have one. Now, I just need to make sure that since we have something short in here, that the holes go through this as well as everything else. So I have this really long screw. Yeah, I know. So I'm going to make only 2 holes, and I'm just eyeballing where they go and holding all the rest of these papers together. There, I got it to go through. Okay. Now getting it back out, I just have to unscrew it. That was kind of fun. Okay, and now I'm going to do a second hole. Which hopefully will be as easy as the first. There we go, it's coming through. And then we'll take, like, you know, I wonder, I used to have a shoelace in this drawer. See, that's the whole idea behind this, is just find things. Oh, you know what? We keep a lot of those twist ties. Oh, and what's this? I'm not sure. I think that's a zip tie. You know, let's try that. I don't know if it'll fit. Alright, so I'm screwing this in, and now I'm going to unscrew it, pull it out. Let's see if this zip tie goes in there. Oh, I should go in from the other side. That's harder to do, because I pushed all of the, well, here's what we can do. I'm going to turn this over and push this back through. This pushes the paper, whoops, inward, because I don't want the this little thing on the inside. It'll make a lump. Ooh, that's kind of cool, and it's stretchy. Alright, so on this side, because I've kind of let it all come apart, I'm going to do a few pages at a time until I get to the cover. Not the ideal way, but you know what? It's mediocre. I love it. I love it. And then, I don't know where I got this thing. Don't even ask. I got it out of the junk drawer. But you know what? You could use a regular zip tie and it wouldn't stick up like that. I may have to trim that off, but I want to see first of all. I should have done this first, but okay, so it closes and we're going to put stuff in it. And that's our mediocre. I'm going to call it an art book. I wouldn't call it a journal. I would call it an art book. Okay? Alright, and then we'll start filling it up, but that's a different video. Thanks for being here with me, and I hope you make one and that you have as much fun as I did. Find some things around your house that'll work. And there we go.